Hi there, welcome to a new lesson. Today we're going to be learning about verbs of possession in English, and we are going to start with three of the most common verbs of possession that you need to know to increase your vocabulary in English. If you're ready, let's begin. What are verbs of possession? Verbs of possession are those verbs that give you a sense of belonging. What do I mean by that? When you say that something is yours, for example, you have a head, on your head, you have a nose, eyes, that is your body, that is your head. It's not somebody else's head. So verbs of possession means that these are verbs that indicate that something belongs to you. And when we're talking about these verbs of possession, we can use them with either things or people. Let's look at some verbs of possession. The first verb is the verb to have. And this is how you are going to conjugate the verb to have in the present tense, okay? I have, you have, he or she has. I put this in a highlighted form so that you do not forget that the spelling here is not the same as the spelling here, 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 and here. So this is an easy verb to conjugate. We have, they have. So only this changes. Okay? Let's look at some examples. For example, you have I have a head. He has a dog. That's easy, isn't it? Let's look at the next verb of possession. It's the verb to own. To own. And how do you conjugate the verb to own in the present tense? I own, you own, he or she owns. Again, don't forget the S at the end here, okay? We own, they own. Here we have to have a Y. I forgot to put a Y here. All right, they own. All right, let's look at some examples of how to use the verb to own in a sentence. They own a house. You own a horse. Remember, own also has the meaning of belonging. All right. The house is your house. The horse is your horse, or the horse belongs to them. All right. And let's look at the last verb of possession. It's the verb to belong, of course. How do you conjugate the verb to belong in the present tense? I belong, you belong, he or she belongs. Do not forget the S at the end here. We belong, they belong. Very easy to conjugate. And let us look at some examples of the verb belong in a sentence. Now, I want you to pay attention here, okay? When you're using the verb to belong, you have to put to in your sentence. For example, this computer belongs to me. You cannot say in English, this computer belong me. No, it's wrong. This computer belongs to me. When you put the verb to here, it shows you or it tells you who the computer belongs to. Who has that computer? All right? Same thing with the next example. The child belongs to the woman. All right? Do not forget to put to after the verb belong when you are using it in a sentence. And that is the end of our lesson for today. Thank you for watching. See you in our next lesson. Do not forget to subscribe. Bye.